tough day for Coach Stringer. To be able for them to win a basketball game on the day that she's burying her mother, I think that was a great effort from our kids, and they fought through and showed Coach that they really appreciate her for all the things that she's doing for them in their lives, not just on the basketball court, but just in life as well. And so today we saw a little bit of what Rutgers basketball should be like, and we're just so proud of them for the way they respected Coach during the Florida game.
Coach, you outscored Penn State by 20 in the paint today. Was that part of the plan coming in?
We felt like that we could get in the lane, and if we felt like we could get to the basket and get in the lane and get to shots, there was a couple of times that we felt like we could go to Rachel in the middle of that zone. And we worked really hard on this week of flashing into the post and making shots right there in the middle of the floor. A couple of times we went a little too deep. Because at 32, they already had the two kids on the back line. We just needed to catch in the sweet spot, in the soft spot. So it was a thought process going into it, but we finally got a chance to execute it, and I thought our kids did well.
Coach, knowing that you guys played as a unit for Coach Stringer today, what was the message, or what were some of the things said in the locker room after the game?
After the game, we talked about the commitment that she's done, what the things she's done for them. And most of the time, when you show your leader by doing the things that you're supposed to do when she's not there, you know, anybody can do the right thing when the lights are on or when the person that's in charge is right there. But when you do the right thing when the lights are off, and you do the right thing when she's not there, now you're saying that I really respect all the things that you're doing. And I thought they did that tonight. Yes, ma'am.
Coach, can you evaluate Penn State's guard play, specifically number 11, Tanaya Page, and number 12, Lindsey Spann?
Well, first of all, we didn't know exactly how we was going to defend the ball screen. Because if you go over the ball screen, they was capable of driving to the basket. If you go through the ball screen, they was going to be knocking down a three-point shot. So we thought about it as a staff that we was going to go through from the beginning of the game. And then we said, once they get into a rhythm, we're going to start going over it. So we tried to just mix it up because of the fact that they do such a great job of driving the basketball to the basket, and they both can shoot the pull-up jumper off the three, off the screen. So we wanted to go under, wanted to go through and try to cut them off. And then in the second half, when we felt like down the stretch they needed them to score, we tried to go over the top of it then. But they both played tremendous.
Penn State loves to run. How did you take away their fast break? They only had 8 fast break points.
We slowed down. We didn't rush. And sometimes when you don't rush and you take your time methodically, try to break the team down and make 4 to 5 passes before you go into your shot, it all of a sudden it's kind of like give them a sense of, okay, I got to take a good shot this time. I can't rush down the floor. If I go rushing right now, if we miss it, they're going to come back and try to slow you down again. So what we was trying to encourage our kids was slow down, make sure we run offense every possession. And what we did coming out of before the game started, we gave our point guard 3 sets. So we gave her 3 sets and every dead ball 3 sets. So we wanted to make sure we got into our offense every time, and that kept them from going as fast as they wanted to go.
Coach, it became clear early that disrupting the rhythm and that tempo that they like to play was really working for you guys. And the stifling man has kind of been you guys' calling card all season, holding teams under their scoring averages. Can you kind of go into what it takes to play defense like that throughout the entire game?
Well, we're not where we need to be.
Mm-hmm.
That's the first thing. You have to know Coach and how much she stressed playing the defense and playing it the right way. We try to go through everything that everybody does, and even sometimes we over-prepare in the simple fact that we want to make sure we're there on every possession. We got driven, the ball got driven on us the last game that we played. And when we went back through the film 3 days ago, we watched it, and every play we was there defending their sets. But Minnesota drove us to the basket. So we really spent a lot of time the last 2 days on once I guard the play, I've got to beat my player one-on-one. And so the kids, they really did a good job of trying to stay focused. But it's Coach, the way her tempo and the way she wants people to do things the right way. That's what makes us defensively better.
Coach, would you agree that you all as a unit were successful at disrupting Penn State's rhythm today?
I don't know if we would, I don't know if I would agree to we disrupted their rhythm, but I think the thing we did do, we contested shots. So I think they got 2 shots. I thought we contested shots. There was like 2 possessions in the first half where Parker missed a contest, and there was a play on the baseline where Rachel missed a contest, but I thought we contested their shots. I thought they got to what they wanted to, but we contested.
Any other questions for Coach? Thank you, Coach Eatman.
Go ahead.
Sorry, Coach, real quick. What does it mean to you personally? Obviously, you have a tremendous amount of respect for Coach Stringer. What does it mean to you personally to be able to lead her unit, the unit out today?
Well, Coach has always been like my mom. When I was 21, I rode the bus 24 hours from Alabama to Iowa to work at basketball camp. So she has been that rock in my life as far as coaching. When my mom passed in 2011, I went through the same thing. And one of the things I was sharing with the team going into this, when I was at Arkansas when my mom passed, we needed a win to stay in the hunt for the NCAA tournament, and we didn't get it. And I always think you got to learn from your experiences. And when I was trying to tell the team going into the Minnesota game and going into this game, we have to get a win if we want to stay within the NCAA picture. So we learned from it. And so what I wanted to make sure that we did as a staff is that when Coach got back, we wouldn't be backwards. And as long as we're moving forward when she come back so things can flow for her, that's the best thing that we can do as a staff for her. So that's it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you all very much. We appreciate you.